Hello everyone and welcome to Sister Talk. As promised, I am your host Bridget Berry, and I just want to welcome everyone to Sister Talk. A little bit about what Sister Talk is, and our main objective and goal here is to empower and encourage one another to become the greatest me ever. So today I just want to kind of talk about a subject that was placed on my heart, and it's called pain versus suffering. As you know, Sister Talk and Sister My Sister is an organization where we help women. We want to empower and encourage one another and become the best we can be in life, in parenting, in our communities with other women. So that is our overall goal, and we hope that we can get as many subscribers as we can and that we can make this thing grow, because it is truly all about sisters all over the world. So we want to make this a global thing sooner than later. So if you can participate with us and subscribe, comment, send the link to others as well. So I just want to kind of talk about pain versus suffering today, because it's something that I've experienced, and I believe that speaking on things from experience brings about a great change in another person's life. And today I'm just going to talk about pain versus suffering, because it is something that I have dealt with. It's something that we've all had to deal with. Truly, pain is something that we've all dealt with, whether it's pain from losing someone, pain, physical, emotional abuse, whatever it has been in your life, it is something that we've all dealt with. The other subject we're going to talk about and get into is suffering. So we've all had to have some type of suffering in our life, and we've always said that suffering is what causes the great grief. However, I just want to tell you a little bit about this and why this is so dear to my heart. Is because God revealed to me that pain is inevitable. It happens, it comes, whether we lose someone, whether someone hurts us physically, emotionally, whatever. We all experience pain and we all have pain. However, the suffering part is what we choose to do. Suffering is a choice. It is something that you are choosing to do. And when I say that, I'm saying it out of experience, because yes, we've dealt with the pain. Yes, we've had painful situations. But when you are in something that is causing you to suffer, that is a choice. Jesus did come. He chose to suffer for us. He chose to come down and be human in a human form and to take on all of our sins and burdens and bear them and take them to the cross. That was his choice. He truly chose to do that. So with that being said, you should know that the pain was inevitable that we have to go through, but the suffering is your choice. You can continue to suffer. We've all had to experience pain. And don't get me wrong, pain sometimes feels like suffering. However, you can choose to let go of the pain, or you could choose to hold on to the pain. Holding on to the pain brings about suffering. So you choose the life that you want to live. If you want to live a life continuously in suffering, then you hold on to that pain. You have to forgive and let it go and move on. Yes, it's easier said than done, because I have been in those type of situations. But when you decide to make a choice in your life and say, hey, I'm no longer going to deal with this pain, then at that point in time, you are choosing to relinquish yourself from suffering. So you have to make sure that you, one, recognize where the pain came from, why you're in the pain, and choose to let that pain go, because you will continue to live a life of suffering. You know, to continue in that state of pain and just say, I'm just suffering. Oh, my heart is just weak and it's broken. You got to choose and make a choice today to say, I'm no longer going to deal with this pain. If it's a pain from losing someone, I always say we need to pray about that, because that's not an easy pain to get over when you lose someone in your life, especially someone that's dear and close to you, or someone you didn't get the chance to say those last words to, or someone that is gone far away that you can't contact them or reach them. That type of pain, holding on to that, I'll tell you what you need to do is this. Take a moment and sit down, have a seat, look at it like this. Put that person in front of you, or that situation in front of you, and say, you know what? You can no longer hold on to me. Yes, I endured the pain, and yes, I went through that situation. However, I make the choice today that I am no longer going to suffer, because suffering brings about depression. And when you are in a state of depression, it is something that it sneaks up on you. It is what they call the silent killer. So do you want to live that life for the rest of your life? No. Let go of the pain from the past. It is something that you need to do. It is something that you have to do in order to empower and become a new you. So ladies, gentlemen, if you're listening, you have to let go of the pain. The pain is what it just holds on to your heart. It holds on to your mind. It holds on to your soul. I am telling you today, you have got to let go of the pain. Let it go. Release it. Let it release you, because the longer you hold on to that pain, the more you are going to suffer. And when I tell you you're suffering, and how you know you're suffering, because some mornings you can't wake up. Some mornings you can't get out the bed. Some days you just want to come home and sit on the couch. Yes, and I call it, sometimes people have what they call controlled suffering, where you're suffering. Yeah, I get up in the morning, I go to work and I do my daily activities, but when I come home, the only thing that I want to do is sit down on the couch. I don't move. I'm immobile. A lot of us women do that as single parents. We'll go to work all day and we'll work as a functional adult, but when we come home, it's like we have no life. Like the life is being sucked out of you and you just sit on the couch or you sit in that chair and you don't move. Ladies, let's get up. Let's do something. Let's show people and ourselves that we have more than just coming home and sitting on a couch. And that's all you're doing. Get up. Get out there. Do what you need to do. Let go of that pain, whether it's from a man, whether it was from a woman, a pastor, a leader, wherever that pain came from. I'm telling you today, you speak to that thing and you tell it has got to loose you, and it must let you go today, or else you will live a life of suffering. And suffering is a choice. So today we are going to choose that we will no longer suffer, and declare that over your life. Speak that over your life. I'm no longer going to hold on to the pain of the past. I am going to let it go. Today, in this 7 to 10 minute broadcast that we're doing today, ladies, we're going to declare and decree over each and every one of you under the sound of my voice who are listening to me. I'm going to tell you that we are releasing the pain. We are going to forgive. Today is going to be a day of forgiveness. Forgive that person. Forgive that situation. Let it go. It is no longer controlling you, and it will no longer have control over you. We are no longer living a life of suffering. Let it go, and let's move to a higher level. The only way you're going to be able to get to the next level is if you let go of that pain. But if you hold on to it, you will never make it to the next level, because something is going to always draw you back. Something is always going to push you back down. And we're not going to live like that anymore, ladies. We are no longer going to live like that. We are going to be free to be the best we can be, and that is going to start with relinquishing the pain, the guilt, whatever you're holding on to, things you couldn't control, things you perhaps could have controlled. It does not matter. We are letting it go today. We are going to walk in freedom, and we are no longer going to suffer. Get up, get out, get off that couch and out of that chair. When you get off from work, even if it's taking a detour to go 2 minutes out of your way, you do that today, because guess what? That is going to change your life. And lady, we in Sister Talk are about changing lives. We want to change the lives of people. And I'm just so excited because what God is going to do in this group. And yes, even for me, I was afraid to do this. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm afraid if I do it, I'll mess up. My words won't come out right. But whatever is in your heart to do, you have to do it. But first, you got to let go of the pain. Let it go. It can no longer have that hold on you. We want to do a series of being prosperous women, and we are going to do that, and we're going to do it together. And I'm telling you, Sister Talk is going to be phenomenal. And each and every day when we come in here, guys, we have to remember that we are here to empower and uplift one another. And no matter what anybody says, it may not be for everybody, or they may say it's the same thing I've heard before. But guess what? Everything is for a season. Everything has a time. So ladies, just remember this. We are in a time that we have to let go of the pain to be better mothers, to be better women. So let's get up. Let's do something. Whether it's joining a class, take a sewing class, do something different. You have to do something different. Let that pain go and tell the devil that he no longer has that control over your life. Let it go right now, today. Say it. Say it, ladies. Say it. We are going to let go of the pain. We will no longer live in suffering. And I'm telling you, your life will change. My life is going to change because I'm going to see your life change, and that is the goal. I love each and every one of you. Remember to visit us at bridgetberry.org. It's BRIDGETBERR.org. And today we are no longer suffering. Have a wonderful evening, guys.